guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. Now let's get into today's video. Hey guys, thanks for joining me here on another episode of Crossing the Line, and we're going to get into this story on Andrew Tate that has been blowing up over the last couple of days. So I hope everyone had a good New Year, had a good Chrissy, and we'll get straight into the news. Andrew Tate was arrested the other day in his compound in Romania. Also, his brother was arrested as well. Apparently, everyone jumped to conclusions over this pretty fucking quickly. People on Andrew Tate's side and people on, I suppose, the left. Anyone who's against Andrew Tate. I don't follow him a lot. He does have some interesting things that he says. I like that he's so honest and unforgiving on his opinions. Whether you agree with him or not, at least he stands by what he says. And promoting masculinity in and to younger people, especially the boys and men growing up these days, is always a bonus. It's always a good thing. And pretty much speaking your mind gets you attacked on the internet and by the left. So it doesn't matter what you're saying. If you say anything that they disagree with, you're pretty much target practice for them. So if you weren't aware, Andrew Tate is a influencer who's pretty much stands up for men's rights and pretty much being the best person you can be. He says a lot of controversial things. He's done a lot of controversial things. Apparently he's misogynistic, but who would know? Anyone's misogynistic if you say the wrong thing these days. But he seems to portray, I don't know whether he's portraying like portraying a character when he's being Andrew Tate as he puts out online, or it's actually what he believes in that. But he's promotes himself as like an alpha male, rich playboy who's unapologetically masculine, and he seems like a very intelligent person. So if you don't know who he is, you can go and follow him on Twitter still. He's still tweeting out at the moment, but apparently he is under arrest in Romania for suspected human trafficking. Now, he had some allegations thrown against him, I think it was probably a couple of years ago now, that he was trafficking or at least kidnapping women or something like that and holding them against their will, which turned out to be completely bullshit. He was swatted, you name it. He's been through the ringer with it all. So this kind of just came out of the blue, and it makes me wonder, with the amount of media attention that's going on with it, it makes me wonder what the media is trying to hide from us, or what's going on that they don't want us to look at. So if you weren't aware, Andrew Tate was having a little spat with Greta Thunberg on Facebook, and they're having a Twitter row. As you can imagine, Greta's not the brightest fucking person. She's a little rich kid who thinks that she's better than everyone else. And so she was having a crack at him, and he did a little response video. In that video, there was a pizza box sitting on the table, which would be from a local pizza shop in Romania. And apparently that's what outed him to the police that he was in the country, which is, on the face value of it, if you had any idea on how anything worked in the real world, you could tell that was a load of shit. And now some places are actually admitting that it wasn't what actually led to his arrest. It was probably him flying into the country and them knowing that he was in the country, because I'm pretty sure your passport would be flagged as soon as you enter the country, especially if the police are after you. So their little story that they ran with there, everyone seems to have run with it. Even Elon Musk and Greta Thunberg seem to have made snide comments and jokes about it, which were pretty funny. I mean, but yeah, the pizza box was not the reason that they found out where he was. I mean, any country will want to know that who's in their country when they fly into the country, and being such a high profile person, I'm sure him coming and going is not a small event for a country like Romania. Now, pizza box didn't lead to Andrew Tate's arrest in Romania, according to authorities. The idea that a misogynist influencer's video response to Greta Thunberg ultimately gave away his location is funny but inaccurate, Romanian authorities said. A pizza box did not tip Romanian law enforcement agencies to the whereabouts of the misogynist influencer Andrew Tate before his arrest on the human trafficking charges. I love how they just oust him as a misogynist straight away. I don't know. If you watch any of his stuff, he doesn't hate women. He, wants to take care of them, protect them. But we'll go with it here. Independent. We'll see how they progress in the story. Memes and a widely shared image of Mr. Tate eating from a pizza box in social media response to climate activist Greta Thunberg drew speculation that the local pizza place gave away his location. But the arrest of the 36-year-old misogynist social media personality and his brother on Thursday followed a months-long investigation and the hard job of gathering all the evidence. Directorate for investigating organised crime and terrorism spokesperson Ramona Bola told the Washington Post. Oh, it's the Washington Post. So if the Washington Post is after him, that means he's pissed off Bezos. So that's never a good sign. The detail of a pizza box ultimately revealing his location is inaccurate, according to Ms. Bola. Funny, but no, the spokesperson told the Associated Press. Mr. Tate and his brother Tristan Tate, also both US British citizens, were arrested along with two other people allegedly in connection with an organised crime group with the purpose of recruiting, housing, and exploiting women by forcing them to create pornographic content meant to be seen on specialised websites for a cost. According to Romanian officials, DIIOCT said in the statement the men required women who were subject to acts of physical violence and mental coercion, sexually exploited by group members, forced to perform pornographic acts intended to reap important financial benefits. It's a bit of a weird way of putting it. Victims were recruited by British citizens by misrepresenting their intention to engage in a marriage or cohabitation relationship with the existence of genuine feelings of love, according to them, which claimed that the victims were recruited through a so-called loverboy trafficking scheme. Now, that seems very flimsy of grounds to be arresting someone, saying that, I suppose not arresting, but like detaining them, especially, I don't know how the law works in Romania, but that seems like an accusation. They must have some sort of investigation going into it that might lead them to arresting him. Apparently it's not even an arrest, he's just been detained and held, so we'll see how that goes and progresses, but he's going to be in there a little while by the looks of it. They were subjected to acts of physical violence and mental coercion through intimidation, constant surveillance, control, and invoking alleged debts, and sexually exploited by group members by forcing them to perform demonstrations pornographic for the purpose of producing and disseminating through social media platforms, according to, I'll just say, the police department. The agency has identified 6 victims. Mr. Tate and the others charged in the alleged scheme remain in custody. The 36-year-old former kickboxer and admitted misogynist has been removed from several social media platforms, but his Twitter account was restored on the platform under the new ownership of Elon Musk, who has reinstated formerly suspended accounts. On Tuesday, Mr. Tate tweeted at 99 Swedish activists to gloat about his card collection and asked for her email address so I can send a complete list of my card collection and the respective enormous emissions. She replied, "Yes, please do enlighten me at smalldickenergy@getalife.com. Ha ha ha." Her response on 28th of December has been viewed by nearly 275 million times and shared more than 670,000 times on the platform as of 31st of December. In response video, Mr. Tate smoked a cigar in a robe while a person off camera gave him a stack of pizza boxes from the Romanian pizza chain Jerry's Pizza. Mr. Tate was arrested on December 29th. "This is what happens when you don't recycle your pizza boxes," Ms. Thunberg responded. Now, the Independent's obviously out to slander him a bit here, but we do have some footage from the arrest, which I have a few questions about. Why was the media already there when the SWAT team was there? He didn't seem very shocked that he was having his doors kicked in, so he might have just been tipped off as well, whether this is even the whole thing's fucking real or fake to begin with. And the media seems to be walking into the fucking building with them. And I don't know any other SWAT team or anything like that that would possibly let that happen, or at least let the media get so close. I know this here footage here could be filmed by police, but the media is not far away at all. So it seems a bit suspect to me. But we'll watch some of this footage here. Andrew Tate arrested by Romanian police. I'll give them one thing, they really don't know how to clear a room.
Nothing else? No.
Okay, that's another thing. That chick there in the red, whoever the fuck that was. If they're a SWAT team and they're clearing a room, why is she in there? Unarmed, with no helmet or anything. It's a bit odd. I don't know if you ask me. But I don't know why she'd be in there. No helmet or anything. If they were doing a raid, it's a bit weird.
Nothing else? No. Okay. Can go.
So it's another very odd.
The Matrix has attacked.
See, a very odd thing is one who's wearing like a hoodie and everything as well. Which you think if they were arresting someone, they might worry that he's carrying firearms or something, and they might, I don't know, strip them down to at least the essential clothing. I don't know. And the handcuffs are put in front of them. So either these guys are treating him with a lot of respect, which I think may be the case, because they seem to be very gentle with them, which is, maybe it's just the way these guys are trained. They're not like American police, because if they're American police, these guys have got dark enough skin where they probably would have been shot. So it's a bit odd. There's some fucking questions. See here, they're being very well treated. I mean, if they were under investigation for human trafficking, you think they'd yeah, look, they helped into the van. So if you think they'd be treated a bit more rough, I don't know. But we'll see where this goes. Andrew Tate and his brother are currently locked up in Romanian custody, and I don't think they've been charged with anything yet as of making this video anyway. But we'll see where the new year takes us. I hope you guys had a good Christmas and a good New Year's. I got fucking hammered the other night, so it was bloody lovely. I had a good night's sleep after that. But yeah, we'll see where that goes with Andrew Tate. I'm a bit worried about what they're using this to screen it from. Maybe Biden's fucked up again with something else, or Zelensky's stealing money from Americans somewhere, and oh, that might be it. They might be trying to hide it from the bill that they just passed with the $1 trillion of money that they're wasting. Maybe that's it. Who knows? But have a good break, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.